Yes, hello and welcome from Siesta Key Beach in Sarasota. I'll be exploring all the things you can do here in Sarasota and Sarasota County for the next few days. I've just driven down from Orlando, which is only a 2-hour drive, and we're 1 hour away from Tampa. This trip is in partnership with Visit Sarasota County, Visit Florida and Ice Lolly, the place to go to find all of your Florida holiday deals. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and feel free to hit the notification button so you don't miss a video, and give this video a thumbs up. But otherwise, it's a glorious day, so let's go explore Sarasota. So one of my first recommendations to see Sarasota is to get out on a tour. I am doing it on a Segway, which is actually a fantastic way to get around here because it's so warm. You've got brilliant pavements, or sidewalks as they'll be called here, so plenty of space. Really good way to see the city. We've been spotting a few of these banyan trees. This one is huge. Every single trunk is part of the same tree. They imported them from Africa. I'm a little bit fascinated by them. Alright, we're really lucky because these royal poncianas only bloom for a month every year, and they're blooming now. Perfect timing for my visit. Let's go check it out. My next stop is the Myakka River State Park. I've only been here 2 minutes, I've already seen alligators, and this is the canopy walkway. Next to the canopy walkway, you've got this huge viewpoint, so you can see how vast everything is. This is one of Florida's oldest and largest parks. And as people are walking down there, you can actually feel this shaking. Right, I'm currently on the bird walk, and I've already seen alligators, a snake crossing the road close up, a deer and its fawn. Pretty impressed by this park so far. Come to the end of the Myakka River State Park, and this is the boathouse. These boats do normally go out and about, but there's not enough water today, which is a shame because I couldn't quite catch the birds close enough. You can also get some bikes over there. This is should be definitely one of the top things on your things to do in Sarasota County list. And one place I probably don't need to tell you about, I mentioned it in the intro, is the Siesta Key Beach. Regularly ranks the #1 beach in the whole of the States. It's easy to see why. Just look at this soft sand. It's absolutely beautiful here. You must put it on your things to do. So I am thoroughly enjoying a nice long walk along this beach. It's absolutely beautiful. The first thing you'll probably notice is it looks quite busy, but it's not really, because there's so much space. You can definitely find your own spot away from the other people. And you might notice as well, it's quite windy today. It's not normally like this, but I'm really enjoying the breeze because the Florida heat is a bit too much sometimes. There's a little bit of cloud cover. For me, it's a perfect day for a stroll along the beach. And that leads me to the next thing I recommend you, and that is to go parasailing. Sadly, I've tried twice, but the wind was too high yesterday, and you can probably tell it's a little bit too high today. But put that on your list because the views from up in a parasail look stunning. When you've had enough chilling at the beach and enough sunshine, I recommend coming to Siesta Village, which has tons of shops and cafes. I've stopped for lunch at the Broken Egg Cafe and have the broken egg biscuit sandwich and a mimosa. Everybody's been telling me to get a mimosa, so when in Rome. All right, next on the list is the Mote Marine Aquarium. There are two parts to this. The aquarium behind me, it's got sharks and a ton of different sea life, and then the mammal center, which has got otters, manatees, awesome manatees. I just saw some in Gaona and I've just seen some in the tank there. They do loads of incredible conservation work and it's really worth checking it out. There is also right now a Brian Scary exhibition. He is a world famous shark photographer and he helped basically put a lot of the sharks on the map and make sure they were very well protected. He's a real legend in the industry. Let's go check it out. Conveniently located by the Mote Marina is the next thing to do, which is to take a boat trip all around the area. Just stopped at this small island for a little nature walk, learning about the mangroves and the formation of these islands in the area. Very interesting. We were very lucky. We actually saw a manatee, which was very hard to capture on camera, so I missed it, but lots of dolphins. Then we stopped by the rookery, which has loads and loads of bird life, and then we came back under the Ringling Bridge. Really cool, really nice to see the whole of Sarasota from the sea, learn a little bit about the area, the mangroves, and then go on a little nature walk as well. So yeah, very cool, very highly recommended to do a boat trip around the bay. My next thing to do is the Marie Selby Botanical Gardens. This is 15 acres of some stunning exotic plants and trees from all over the world. Honestly, this place has surpassed my expectations. It's like a little oasis in Sarasota. You must pay it a visit. My next suggestion is to head to downtown Venice and capture the charm of old Florida. There's also a lovely beach to explore and you might even get to meet Elizabeth. Alright, the next thing to do is to learn how to trapeze. Now, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, but I am at this place. There's people up here, maybe end up there. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this is Tito. Say hello.
Oh, hi, how are you? Hi, everybody in England. And don't worry, look, this guy's gonna go for the first time and he's scared like I am.
He's a little bit nervous.
You're gonna
look after me,
you know, it's just like looking at Big Ben okay, and you're gonna swing, okay? Cheers. No problem, cheers. All right, Mike. All right, man. Giuliano.
You're gonna hold me though, right?
Everybody is watching you. Now, I got you here.
Yeah.
1 foot up. Look, and squat down low. Go. Kick it up. Woo. Kick back, forward. Kick it up. Hit your legs together. Pull your toes.
Came down from up there. You probably saw not the most graceful dismount, but actually wasn't as hard. He took a lot of my weight, so I didn't have to put everything through the wrists. Proper buzz. So basically what's happening is Tito is showing a bunch of different people that come here regularly. So there's a lot of people that are at different levels, but you can come join the class as a beginner. Let them know you're a beginner. He'll talk you through and he'll help you there. I'm going to link to this guy's Facebook. Had a great day, had a good time. I almost made the knees up. Not quite. The abs were not strong enough.
No, but that's fantastic. It takes time, but you did very good.
I had a very good time. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Come and do this. Come and do it. You have fun. My next stop is Fountain Kitchen and Wine Bar, which is known as having the best pizza in Sarasota. So let's go find out. All right, the next thing on the list is the John and Mable Ringling Museum of Art. I also find a huge model of what the circus used to look like. There's some really nice gardens and of course the museum, which we're gonna go and check out now. Tons and tons to see here. I reckon you need about 3 or 4 hours, but it's an awesome day out for everybody. Because there's so much to see and do, you're probably going to want to stop for lunch because you're going to need a half day or a whole day. I've just stopped at the grill room, had a lovely sandwich before exploring the rest of the museums. All right, here's a little bonus tip for you. Get up at sunrise and go for a run, which I've done, a bike ride, or just a walk because it is really hot, even at 6:30 in the morning, but it's much cooler now than it will be later. I've been across the Ringling Bridge and I'm currently on Sarasota Bayfront. It's a gorgeous morning. So they have me staying at the Ovation Hotel, which you can see there on the top. There is a lovely rooftop pool. And last night, that was where the party was. Sadly, I was so jet lagged I couldn't enjoy it. I couldn't join it, I should say. Anyway, I've got an hour or so spare in my itinerary now, so I'm gonna go and jump in that pool. Before I head up to the pool, let me give you a quick room tour. We've got a huge bathroom, nice big shower. This is where the magic happens. Huge bed, sofa area to chill out, desk area here. Love this little ukulele. And you can't beat a room with a decent coffee machine. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so that just gives me a little bit of time to talk to you about the food. The food here has seriously impressed me. There's some unbelievable restaurants all across the Sarasota County. I started my trip at the Bijou Garden Cafe, a very chilled and romantic environment with a live pianist. I've already mentioned the amazing pizza at the Fountain, and then I went to Libby's. Honestly, the honey and bourbon glazed salmon was unbelievable. I had my first key lime pie. Then moving on to Michael's on East, probably the poshest place I went, but unbelievable food, an amazing atmosphere. I had a 3-course meal and topped things off with an old-fashioned in their bar. That was a seriously good night. And I didn't have time to go to Cafe Evergreen for lunch, but I did manage to stop there and get a delicious smoothie. I really recommend that place. Organic vegan food at its best. And then finally topping things off at Finn at Sharky's, an unbelievable sunset down in Venice. I had the Caribbean cobia, an amazing dinner there, a great place to end the trip, and honestly the food has been unbelievable. Make sure you make a note of all of these places and try to visit when you come to Sarasota County. So there you have it, just like that, my time in Sarasota County has come to an end, and I've just had dinner at Finn's at Sharky, just over there. But remember, there's so much more to Florida than the theme parks. So this area of Florida is actually known as the Cultural Coast because of the museums and the art galleries and the performing arts venues. And don't forget, you've got the Ringling Museum and all the history surrounding the circus. And then there's the Gulf Coast Conservation Project, which aims to preserve all of the wildlife and the marine life in the area, and we saw a lot of that at the Mote Aquarium. So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed all the things to do. If you've got any other suggestions, pop them in the comments below. Let me know if you actually try anything that's on this list. But other than that, thank you for watching, and of course, happy travels.